One evening, Gordon was getting ready to take the midnight express to the other railway. His driver and fireman oiled his joints and checked his couplings. Gordon simmered nicely in the shed, but just then Edward puffed in. "Hello, Gordon. Why aren't you pulling the express?" "I'm taking a midnight express to the other railway tonight." "The other railway? There hasn't been a midnight express since the accident." "What accident?" asked Gordon grumpily. "Many years ago, before you arrived on the railway, there was another engine who pulled the express. He didn't have a name, just a number, 89. I was only a young engine, but I was still wise. 89 was much older than I was. He was also very cocky. One night, it rained heavily. 89 was ordered to take a midnight express to the other railway. I warned him to be careful, but he didn't listen. He puffed along the line, unaware of the danger ahead. The tracks on the viaduct were badly out of shape, and the pouring rain only made it worse. When they neared it, the driver slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. The engine came off the rails and plunged into the swamps below, and the engine and his crew were never found again. Not long afterwards, the fat controller took over the line. But some say that every night the engine runs again as a warning to others. Pah! Nonsense! I'm an important engine. I don't have time to listen to your made-up stories about things that go bump in the night. Goodbye! Gordon made his way to the station. On the way, all he could think about was Edward's story. When Gordon arrived at the station, all the passengers were already on board. As he buckled up, he looked around. There was nothing but darkness. Deep down, he felt a little scared. The guard blew his whistle and Gordon set off. As Gordon approached the viaduct, he saw the signal was red. "That's odd," said the driver. "Gordon's supposed to be the only engine running tonight." Suddenly, Gordon heard a very unfamiliar whistle. The mist began to rise from the swamps beneath the viaduct. Gordon heard the whistle again, along with the sounds of puffing. The puffing got louder and louder, and from out of the mist, Gordon saw the ghost of 89. It was on his line, heading straight for him. Just as he was about to reach his buffers, the engine disappeared. What on earth was that? Gordon, his driver, and fireman knew they had seen a ghost, and for the remainder of the journey, Gordon remained silent. Early next morning, Gordon arrived at the sheds. The other engines were getting ready to start their day. Gordon backed into his side of the shed. Edward looked over at Gordon. Knowing what his friend had gone through, he smiled at Gordon, comforting him. As Edward was getting ready to leave, he quietly whispered to Gordon, "Don't say I didn't warn you."
Sicher, nervös. Armee, viaduct,